back with another page in my December daily album for 2017. And if you remember the last video, I had a 6x8 piece of cardstock from the Allie Edwards kit on my first page. And it was of my daughter with the Christmas tree. So if you haven't checked that video out, make sure you go ahead and look on the December daily 2017 playlist. It is listed there. And so because I have that 6x8 pocket on the one side, I'm going to be putting this on the back. And I thought this was really good saying or a good phrase because it was me and my daughter putting the Christmas tree up, and we do that every year together. And now that she's getting older, she's starting to put a lot of the ornaments and stuff on the tree, and she doesn't want me to help her as much. So she's doing a lot of the work, and then I'm just reaching up on the high places and such. So for this day, I wanted to use this little phrase card, and again, it's from the Allie Edwards kit. And then I have a picture of my daughter. This is taken at Picture People, I believe, and it is the same photo shoot that we took our Christmas card photos on. So I believe I'll be putting my Christmas card probably a little bit later on in the album. I typically get it in there somehow because I want to make sure I keep at least one for myself. And this is a photo shoot where we were taking some photos because we are also going to be making ornaments. So they're like little ornaments. Let me see. They're kind of cute, so I'll show you. They're little ornaments that I got at Michael's, and they were the little fabric ornaments where you put the photos in the face of them. So I thought they were pretty cute. So that's why we did this other part of the photo shoot with just her face, because we knew we were going to be making these ornaments. Every year we make ornaments for the family, and this year we got deer, angels, and what was the other one? Penguins. So if you really like these, you can check them out at Michael's. We got them for a really good price. I think they were like 60 or 70% off when we picked them up. So anyway, that's just a little extra sneak at what our ornaments are going to look like this year. So anyway, this is a photo that was taken during that time. And then I am also going to put this picture of me and my daughter getting the star on the tree. It was quite a fun, interesting event trying to get that on the tree. My husband was there taking pictures of us, and I had her on my shoulders, and it was like crazy. She couldn't get it up there. My husband ended up putting it on the tree because she couldn't get it to stay up. It kept falling down. But I'm also going to use this Allie Edwards card here that just says tree, and I'll probably end up probably highlighting or circling one of these, which is probably going to be the trimming and maybe the enjoying as well, because we both trimmed it and enjoyed the tree at the same time. So I am just going to figure out what I want to do on this page, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I have these little Christmas tree wood veneer pieces that I got from the Target Dollar Spot, and I thought that'd be good because we are decorating the tree. So I thought maybe putting that there or somewhere on this card. And then I also have this Joy chipboard piece that came from the Allie Edwards chipboard sheet like this. And I thought that this would look cute up here. And I'm thinking about putting it on and trimming off the top, because what I wanted to add on this photo is this So Very Merry. And I was going to put it kind of right here. And I just want to make sure it's going to fit. I may end up trimming off a little bit of the end here because I don't want it to like kind of go over my daughter's face, or maybe I'll put it down towards the bottom. So maybe I'll work on that first, just to make sure that's what I want to do, and then I will work on these other cards. So let me pull this off the sticker sheet carefully. It's a very thin sticker. They're kind of made for planners and things, so they're not real nice, like thick cardstock stickers, but it's okay. It's going to go in the photo. It's not going to matter much, but you have to be a little careful pulling them off that you don't rip them like I almost did there. So let's see where that's going to fit. I like that, and I think I could use some kind of word phrase right here. And with this being black, and then there's some gold here, maybe I can find one of these sheets here. Maybe Love You So. I think that might be perfect, and it's a nice thin one. So let me get this out of here. Do it just like that. Maybe I'll put a little flag end on here. Let's see what that looks like. It's very tiny, so let me see if I can get this to look okay. I like that. All right. It's not the neatest of flag ends, but it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna glue that down with my glue pen. It's so tiny. And this is just a Zig glue pen. It's really good for these little tiny spots where you don't want the glue to be seeping out. Because on my picture, I don't like necessarily using the fine liner bottle because I don't want that glue all seeping out on the photo. So I tend to use this Zig pen when it comes to that kind of stuff. So let's see here. Glue that down. I think I need just a little bit more adhesive on the end here. There. Trim the excess off, and then I think this card's going to be done. I like that. Very simple. I may put like a little wood veneer, something or other there. Maybe let's see, I have gold already. We have these little gold stars that came in the Ellie Edwards kit. Let me see if I can grab them with my fingers. Maybe I can add something, maybe something like that. I don't know, I feel like a little wood veneer heart would fit in there nicely. Let me see if I can pull one of those from my stash and see what that looks instead. See which one I like better. I just saw some. There they are. So that's the star. That's the heart. Oh my goodness, decisions. I like that, but I think I'm going to color it gold. So let me see if I can find my gold Heidi Shine, Heidi Swap Color Shine. Let's see, where is it? If I can find that, then I'm going to color that gold, and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. All right, I am back, and I got this little guy colored with gold Heidi Swap Color Shine, and I'm just going to use my liquid glue on this. Normally, I think I mentioned this maybe yesterday in the last video, but I don't usually like using the liquid glue on photos because I don't like how it seeps through. But because it is the wood veneer, I thought it'd be better that I use the liquid glue instead of my glue pen. I think it will just adhere a bit better. So it's a little bit wet still, but I'm going to try to be extra careful. We'll see how good that goes. And then glue this down. Hopefully that was enough glue on there. So see if I can get that down. And I'll just use my scissors to make sure it's in place. Yeah, and I like that. I think that looks good. I think it looks better than the star. I think that's perfect. Let's see if I can turn it just a little bit. There. I like that. I think that gives just the perfect hint. And so I think that card is pretty much done. And I'm going to actually put it to the side because I don't want to accidentally put my arm in that glitter. So I think because, the reason why I decided on this color chipboard too is because this Very Merry was very similar to the same color, and I wanted to make sure it's a little bit more than just one place on the page. So I think I'm going to glue this up here, and I'm thinking about another word strip that maybe I can go across here. Again, just to mimic the word strip in the bottom of the other card. So let's see here if there's anything. I think Love This Memory. Well, I want something a little bit bigger. I think I want something a little bit wider. I like this Love This Memory because it was funny, us trying to put that Christmas star on there. But let me see if I can find something that's a little bit wider. Comfort and Joy. Maybe Family. That's what I'll do. So I like this Family here. Let me carefully punch it out of this here. And then my scissors. Just trim it. I may do the same thing where I flag the end, because I think I can tuck this here. Or maybe, I think I want to mimic the other side. So I will trim a little flag in the end of this. See if I can get a little straighter this time. I should fold it in half and do it. It'd probably be a lot better, but I'm going to wing it a little bit more. Let's see if my winging it worked. Yeah, I think that turned out okay. So let me glue that down. Let me use my glue pen on this. sure it's in the right spot. I think I want it right about there. That looks about straight. And then I'm going to put this one right on top. And like I said, I think I am going to trim it off. Now, I've been having problems with the back of these sticky things. They want to take the back of the chipboard off with it, but I've been kind of making them work. So, like that. And I'm just going to trim off just a little bit of the edge. I just like how that looks when it kind of hangs over. So let's see if I can cut it nice and straight. These Tim Holtz scissors are great for this kind of thing with cutting chipboard and stuff. Highly recommend them. Yeah, I think that looks good. So let me get my trash out of the way there. Yeah, I like how that turned out. All right, now for this card, I'm trying to decide. I wonder if, I was thinking about taking this Heidi Swapp Color Shine and kind of circling the trimming. I'm not sure if it's going to turn out right or not. But I thought, even if it doesn't turn out right, I can always put a strip across. So let's think I'm going to risk it and attempt to circle the trimming with the end of this. Maybe I'll get a brush. That might be a better option. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe I should have kept with the circle. But it's all good. I'm going to go with that for now. I'll just put my brush over here, get it out of the way so it doesn't get on anything. I don't know if I like that or not, but it works okay. It does kind of highlight it. We'll go with it for now. So on this card, I think I'm going to put some journaling, probably kind of what I was saying about this picture. I just got to think about how I want to get on the card. I may put it on my computer and then I would like to run the card through, but it makes me a little nervous. So what I'll probably end up doing is putting it on a piece of white cardstock and then gluing the cardstock on, maybe. Let's see if my cardstock is the same color enough that, or I could do it in vellum. That's another option. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do it on some vellum. I will be back in a few minutes. Let me get that journaling on there and I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually ended up deciding to go ahead and just do it with my own handwriting. I was going to get my computer out and my printer and just get that on there, but I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of handwritten journaling in my album, so I thought it might be a good idea to do that now while I have the opportunity. I think a lot of what I'm going to be doing is going to be typed up journaling. So I thought for the first couple of pages it might not be a bad idea. So this is quite a big, thick chipboard piece. I wish there was a way to make it a bit smaller. So I'm hoping it ends up fitting in the page protector okay, because it's kind of close to the side. But if we need to, I could trim this edge off just a bit. So I'm just going to glue this down with my liquid adhesive because I want to make sure it stays. The dot adhesive would probably work fine too, but I just want to make sure it really, really sticks. So I'm going to stick that there. And then I'm thinking about if I want to do a little bit of color shine. Here, I'll bring this other photo back over. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it simple like this. I'm going to probably stitch around the edge here with some gold thread. Just to tie the gold over here and then kind of call it quits, I think. So I'll be right back. Give me a second and I'll get that sewn on and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I am back and I did a bunch of stitching. I went a little crazy. It was a little too far away from the edge than I liked it, so I thought I'll just go around 3 or so times and just do a bunch of crazy stitching all over. So you can see it's not very straight, and I actually like that look, so it's not a bad thing. I do like how it turned out, and I think it gives a nice weight to the card. It felt a little airy before, so with having that extra amount of stitching, I think that worked out well. And I'm trying to decide if I want, I know I had heart over here, but I'm trying to decide if I want to put some gold stars on this other side of the page or not. So I thought I'd grab a few just to see if I wanted to do a little extra. I don't know, that might be kind of cute. I kind of like having the extra. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. I'll just use my tacky glue here. And I think I'm going to call this page done. And so the next video you'll be seeing will be finally day one. I usually do a couple of these prep pages because typically when we put our Christmas tree up and stuff, it's before December 1st because we do the weekend after Thanksgiving. And then this year, Thanksgiving was extra early. So I think this is it. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything, make sure you put a comment below. And if you have anything else you want to talk about, just leave those comments below as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me and have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.